now that our animations work, we do still want to affect the game, and we would like to change the score, and we would like to change the amount of lives which remain. So let's go to our main class, and when you look here, you already see we're creating our score display class. So let's go to our score display, and let's change the constructor that it will receive two variables, namely the score and the lives remaining. When creating this tutorial, I discovered that I had misspelled lives remaining, as in now it's lives remaining, but sadly I'm just going to continue with that spelling mistake, so please forgive me for that. Now let's go back to our main class, and we're going to pass these two variables to our score display, but we first need to create them. So let's create two variable score and a variable lives remaining. And then when we go to our start game function, we say score is 0, lives remaining is 3. We'll pass those two, score, lives remaining, and incorrect number of arguments expected no more than 3. We still need to save our score display class, and then that error will disappear. Now let's create two functions, namely update score and make them public, and another public function, update lives. So change that to public, and what that's going to do is score field text is a so add the score parameter to that function, and our lives to that one. And then add here a function, namely update score with score, and update lives with, let's just call it lives. And let's just go to the main and call this lives, and also that variable at the top. Alright. Access of undefined property, lives remaining. Here I still need to change that back to lives. Yeah, so if we now test it, we will see a 0 and a 3, so that's great. And now let's create a event listener which is going to increase the score the whole time. So let's do that. And let's create that function. And what that's going to do is score display update score with a variable score, and it's just going to increase the score by 1. So if you're curious how that looks like as follows. Small problem. Sorry, here I still need to add the event. And you see the score is increasing, which is great. Now we still would want to add some event listeners for when it hits a friendly or when not. So let's do that. Player hit enemy. Third parameter must be true because we're catching an event when it's bubbling up. So let's create those functions. And when we hit an enemy, we subtract the lives which remain, and we update that. Oh, sorry, I named it lives or lives. So update that in the score display, and when it hits a friendly, we'll just do that you gain a life. So like so. Now we still will do a small check. If the amount of lives is 0, then let's create a function game over. So scroll to the bottom and create a function game over. And in this game over, we're still going to clean everything up and stuff and create a game over screen, which will also show if your current score has beaten your high score, but we'll work on that later. For now, just we'll trace game over, and just to make the testing easier, we'll set it to 1. We'll go to our game class, make sure we're spawning something which is an enemy, like a meteor, and we'll see if we receive a trace. So just wait, we'll hit the bottom one. Great, we got a game over. So that seems to work. Now